A gasp swept across the room the moment I stepped in. Isn't that his wife? Someone whispered. Eyes widened. Wine glasses froze mid-air. The bride-to-be stiffened. But I didn't come to fight. I came to finish what he started. Dear friends and loyal family of that Infidelity series, before I take you deep into one of the most painful moments of my life, let me say thank you. Thank you for every kind word, every comment, every moment you've spent listening to these stories of heartbreak, healing, and hope. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and become part of this family where real life teaches real lessons. Now let's go back to the night my world shattered. It was supposed to be the happiest night of the year, his birthday, our tradition, our love. We always celebrated at the Sky Room, Chicago's most beautiful rooftop restaurant. For 6 years, it was our place. Same table, same view, same inside jokes. We made promises there. We whispered forever there. This year, I wore the blue dress he always said made my eyes glow. I curled my hair the way he liked. And inside my purse, I carried a small black box, a silver wristwatch I had saved for months to buy. I couldn't wait to see him smile, but the moment the elevator doors opened, I knew something was wrong. He was already seated, back straight and cold, facing the skyline, and across from him sat a woman I barely knew. Her name had come up once or twice. Melissa, someone from business. Elegant, expensive, comfortable, too comfortable. Happy birthday, David, I said softly and leaned in to kiss his cheek. His cheek was cold. His eyes didn't smile. Join us, he said, barely looking at me. The waiter arrived. 2 glasses of champagne, not 3. David, I whispered, what's going on? Then, he stood, a velvet box in hand, not mine, a different one. He turned not to me but to her. Melissa, will you marry me? The world stopped. No one breathed. The ring sparkled. She beamed. And my heart, it collapsed. 6 years of marriage. 6 years of loyalty, crushed in 5 seconds. I gripped the wristwatch in my purse so tightly it left a mark on my palm. I bought it thinking I was still his everything. David, I croaked, my voice trembling. What is this? He looked at me like I was a stranger. I was going to tell you later, he said coldly. Melissa is better for my future. She has connections, wealth. She can take me places you can't. His words cut like knives, and yet, no one said a word. Not the waiter, not the other guests, only silence and shame. I looked at Melissa smiling like she had just won a prize. I looked at him, the man who used to trace tears from my cheeks and kiss my forehead like it was sacred. He couldn't even meet my eyes. I wanted to scream. I wanted to ask why, but pride held me still. I reached into my purse and pulled out the small box. I placed it on the table between their champagne glasses. Happy birthday, David, I said, voice steady, stronger than I felt. He didn't reply. I smoothed my dress, turned away, and walked out of the restaurant without looking back. My heels clicked softly against the floor, each step heavier than the last. The golden elevator doors closed behind me, sealing in the betrayal. Down on the street, the city lights blurred behind my tears. My phone buzzed in my purse. Maybe it was him. Maybe my mom. Maybe no one. I didn't care. I stood there in the cold night air, breathing like I had to remember how. 6 years. Gone. Like smoke. But in the quiet something stirred. A whisper. This is not the end. This is the beginning. I went home. Not to a house but to a tomb of memories. His jacket still on the hook. His shoes still by the door. His scent still in the air. I didn't cry. I couldn't. I sat on the edge of the bed, fully dressed, staring at the wall until dawn. That morning, the door creaked open. He walked in like nothing happened, same suit from the night before, phone buzzing in his pocket. Probably her. You came home, I said softly. To your wife. He didn't meet my eyes. I just came to get some files for work. Work. Always work. You could have told me, I whispered. You'd have made a scene. Melissa wanted it clean, fast, and clean. That's what 6 years of love had become. Like tossing out old furniture. Was I that worthless to you, David? I asked, my voice cracking. You don't understand. Melissa, she can open doors you never could. I wanted to crumble, but I stood tall. I stood by you, I said. When your business was failing, when you cried on the kitchen floor, I believed in you when no one else did. And now you leave me. For money? He shrugged. That's life. He turned, grabbed his files and walked out. No goodbye, no apology, not even a glance back. The silence that followed was louder than any scream. Hours passed. Then my phone rang. Lisa, I saw it on Facebook, she whispered. The proposal, it's everywhere. I said nothing. Come stay with me. Not yet, I whispered. I need to finish this. Because I wasn't just his wife. I wasn't weak. They thought I'd break, but they forgot. Before I was his wife, I was something else. Smart, skilled, resourceful. And I knew his secrets, the hidden debts, the shady deals, the investors who didn't know the full truth. If he thought he could walk away free, he was wrong. I didn't scream. I didn't shout. I made an appointment with Mark Jensen, our old lawyer. I want the truth to come out, I told him. This could ruin him, Mark said. I smiled softly. He already ruined me. 2 days later we began. Emails, paper trails, loan documents, silent partners.it all unraveled quietly like silk. Beautiful, deadly. And I waited, not in grief, not in hate. In peace. Then the call came. Why are you doing this? He snapped. Melissa's backing out. The investors too. What did you tell them? Nothing but the truth, David. You're destroying me. No, David. You did that the night you chose greed over love. The fallout came quickly. Melissa disappeared from social media. Her powerful father withdrew his support. David's partners started panicking. Lawsuits loomed. The news picked it up. David, once the charming CEO, now facing fraud accusations. Lisa rushed in one evening, phone in hand, turn on the TV. There he was, my ex-husband, surrounded by flashing cameras, looking small and lost. I felt no joy, only closure. A few days later, a letter arrived, handwritten. I'm sorry, it read. I was wrong. I lost the only thing that mattered. Please, can we talk? I folded the letter gently and placed it in a drawer. Some doors should stay closed forever. I moved on, took a job at a small marketing firm. Honest work, my own paycheck, my own name again. One spring morning, I passed the cafe where David once proposed to me. The flowers in the window were in full bloom. I smiled. The past was gone, but I was still here, stronger, wiser, whole, and that was enough.